Going to go ahead and hit live. There we go. Get into this. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this sent around the place. Continue my last save. Ooh, alright. Getting back into it. Let me go ahead and plop this around the place. Alright. And that should be perfectly fine like that. Whoa, we're 5 minutes early. What's up? Hey, welcome into Simplistic. Yeah, I decided to set up a little early, but that's fine. Give us a bit more time. Alright. Well, last we left off, we made it here into Cheydinhal. Yep, we're in Cheydinhal, where that Dunmer is. And yeah, we're about to start the Mages Guild quest here in Cheydinhal. Did I just see a purple butterfly just fly by the door? Well, there's a monarch butterfly here. Well, that was weird. Oh well.
Hi there.
Yeah. Alright. Nope, wouldn't be you.
I'm Ditsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is.
What can you tell me about getting a recommendation
I'm
here?
afraid you'll have to speak to Falkar about that.
Falkar. Well,
Bye.
I think that mage light effect is kind of annoying with the way it just swirls around her. Kind of reminds me of, what's her name? I think it's like Navi or whatever from Legend of Zelda. Hey, listen, you know? Just the way it kind of circles around. Wait a minute. I just realized your name is Trayvon the Red Guard. Was the Red Guard originally in this person's name, though? That's the thing.
I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard, Mages Guild Evoker.
Okay.
Surprised? Yes.
I'll believe it. I'll believe it, because I guess it's been a while, so...
My family didn't approve of my vocation. I admit, I still
That's
have
just
strong
kind of
prejudices against necromancy,
surprising
summoning
as all,
illusions,
just to see someone
profaning the
call
remains or
themselves
souls of the dead is
their
just
name
wrong,
and then
I'm
followed
uneasy
by
about tampering
what
with
race
others'
they
minds
are.
and trafficking with Deidre.
Like, could you imagine some guy walking up to you and be like, "My name's Joseph, the human." Like, what
What
spells do you have? Yeah, not bad at all. Sea Stride. Water breathing, that could be useful. Do I want what? Yeah, I have plenty of gold. I'll take water breathing and water walking. Just so I have those spell effects on me.
Thank you for your patience.
Burden is useless.
Take care.
I don't think I've ever once seen an actual use for the spell effect burden. Like, ever. Alright. Well, seems there's nothing else up these way, so... Guess I'd head into the basement. Oh, Mage's Guild key. Trayvon the Red Guard. That's effed up. That's like saying Courtney the Black Wilberger. Okay, at least other people have noticed and commented. Yeah, I feel feel like I should be able to find this person. I know I could probably just throw on quest markers so I could just, you know, sniff this person out, but I don't know. I kind of like the old school way of actually looking around and checking the place out and seeing if you can find the right person. There you are, Falcar.
Is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
Actually, I was here for a
Don't
recommendation.
waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Absolutely.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving. You too.
Alright, I'll go get a copy of the key from Dietzen. Hey, apparently you have a key to open up the well. Oh, well met indeed. I need the
Don't tell
key.
me Falcar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important. Goodbye.
Okay. So Dietzen is basically telling me to F off. You know where else I can get a key?
Surprising that you're speaking to me again without having completed your task.
Imagine using your eyes to see who you're looking for instead of staring at the compass. Couldn't be modern game design. Hey, so apparently I need that key, but I can't really speak about Dietzen. Alright, I guess I'll have to wait until Falcar's not around, so... Let's wait an hour.
It's you. Hi.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Alright, Falcar's not here. Well, Falcar's not here. Can I have that copy of the key now?
Talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
Alright, I'm sure Vidkun probably just ran off, you know. Lazy people, you know, who don't want to do any real work, probably ran off to some inn. God knows where to go drown. I guess just drown himself. Probably has no sorrows if he's joining the Mages Guild, and who knows, maybe he just didn't want to go in a well. Alright. Well, time to go in here. There's that button. Let me first just, you know, get one spell out for swimming. There we go. You can talk to townspeople before this quest and possible rumor topic. Oh, hang on, let me pause. Possible rumor topic might be about how the water tastes strange lately. Well. Hey look, someone drowned here. What a bozo. Hang on. This wouldn't happen to be Vidkun, would it? Well, there's that ring. Okay, this is actually funny. Because in the actual Oblivion, like in the base game, if you pick up the ring, you wouldn't be able to move. So the only way you can really get it is... The only way you could really do this quest is if you were to say, like, go in here. You can actually drop the Ring of Burden. And you could, like, pick up the Ring of Burden with your crosshair. Like so. And then drag it this way so you can actually move. And then when you get close enough to the entrance... Oh, I dropped it again. Yeah, they changed the buttons around so it's a lot harder to actually pick up the Ring of Burden when you hold it. I can't see where it went. I actually dropped it. What? Hang on. Oh, there it is. Man, it's so hard to see it. Yeah, but that's basically the way you're supposed to do the quest if you actually want to keep the Ring of Burden with you. Which, you know, you actually don't need to bring the Ring of Burden with you. But I do like to do it just to be petty, and also you're kind of just asked to go do it. So it's like, oh, let me just get that equipped. There we go. Kind of asked to go do it, so I just do it to be, you know, efficient. But yeah, this is the way you would literally do it, is by just holding on to the Ring of Burden instead of carrying it in your person. Because as you can see, I can run around freely without the burden of the Ring of Burden. However, the second I pick up the Ring of Burden, I'll be burdened by the Ring of Burden. So here, if I just... Bink! Yeah, overburden no longer removes your ability to walk. At least they didn't do a Starfield where you can just run at full speed while overburdened. Oh yeah, that is stupid. I mean, the way this works though is kind of funny. I guess in technicality you would also get access to like Feather, which you could also use to unburden yourself from the Ring of Burden.
Well met.
Alright.
Have renounced the slave trade and freed
Where
the
is this
It seems that
Argonian?
these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
Hey,
farewell.
Hello,
this thing is fucking heavy. Hey,
I'm
Dietzen.
afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, associate. It may
Say
affect
burden
your
10 times fast.
recommendation.
Burden, 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 burden. Hey, so I got the Ring of Burden.
Drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part.
Alright, well, where'd Vidkin go? I kind of need my recommendation.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh,
I
wait.
just knew something like this.
Vidkin was the guy I found dead. I actually surprised myself with that.
Said nothing.
I thought Vidkin was Falker for a second. I thought she was like, he's dead, and I'm like, huh?
Sorry that you had to be a part.
How'd he die? All I did was go grab him a Ring of Burden. Well, can you give me a recommendation?
My doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well, I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand.
I wonder what Falker would do if Dietzen never approached him, and if you actually return with the Ring of Burden. Like, in your person. Like, I wonder how he would actually react to that.
Go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual.
I find it funny how the Ring of Burden isn't enchanted, it's just really heavy. Yeah. It's like the Piccolo ring, essentially. It's just a really, really heavy ring.
Welcome.
Alright, well, I
If you
gotta
wish
go
to talk,
grab the
it is really no
written
trouble at all.
recommendation. Here, let me just drop this heavy ring in this vase
The whole town destroyed.
as just a bit of a prank. Let's see if I can actually pull this off. Oh, wait, that was the wrong ring. Oh. There we go. Here, let me just
That's
drop
just
it.
terrible.
Going from one control set to another. I swear. Alright, drop this
Absolutely.
ring.
Good Eye runs a tight ship.
I mean, it only weighs
She may not
150
always
units.
play by the rules,
So,
but
like,
I wouldn't
you
want
could,
her
in
on my
theory,
bad
carry
side.
this thing just with a regular build.
Without
Oh,
question.
I knocked the vase over.
The other parts of
Here, let me
Oblivion.
fix that.
They say
I-
that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Dress. Together, they pick apart the carcass of ruined Indoril.
Oh, wait, it's an
It
urn.
seems that these are
Here,
turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
I just
Take
picked the
care.
urn up. Are you kidding me? Like, okay, let me find this urn, drop it, and then try to pull this prank off. I swear this. Okay. Careful. Okay, well, the bottle sure as hell ain't gonna be on this table anymore. How do people in Tamriel set this stuff upright? I swear. I just slapped the ring of bird. Okay, it's there. Okay. Here, if I just
Evening.
set the goddamn urn on the table, you stupid battle mage. I swear, there is nothing on the table anymore. When Mankar Cameron fighting the hero of Kvatch, and the hero of Kvatch says, "Now it's time to be serious," and drops a 150-pound ring directly on Cameron's toe. Oh my god, could you imagine? No, even funny. You know what would be even more hilarious? Imagine like this big beefy orc hero of Kvatch approaching Mankar Cameron, and it's like, hang on. First, before we fight, I want to show you something cool. And he just pulls out this ring. It's like, here, put this on one of your toes real quick.
How are you?
Yeah, just weighs Mankar Cameron's foot down, pins him to the ground. Can I just pick this side? Okay.
Just goes to show you
Well, that makes that easier.
even if he claims
Now, can
You
I
seem quite
do this
intrigued. Please, share your thoughts.
properly? Finally! Okay. I would like to see someone try to pick that urn up. Okay. Ugh. I just made an urn weigh 150 pounds, and all it took was struggling heavily. Alright, let's go check this area out. Nothing. Just useless junk, folded cloth, a parchment, 2 soul gems, you know. Nothing of real significance here. Herb Kvatch casually suggesting his arch rifle to put a toe ring in his brand new sentence. Yeah. Yeah.
A visitor, yes.
Or shoot, even another funny thing. Just taking the ring off and being like, here, have this, and just chucking the ring of burden at Camoran with the hopes that he holds out his hand to try and catch it.
skooma trade in Elsewhere.
Like, just casually underhand tossing the freaking ring of burden. Like, how much damage would a ring of burden do if you actually threw it?
What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All
Wait,
right,
what's wrong
I'll
with soul
just
gems
take
being
these from you.
black?
I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation?
My mic
Very
crunched.
well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it
Yeah,
more
sorry
than
about the mic
adequate.
crunching. Alright.
Well,
Well, there's that
have we
completed. We just got Shaden Hall underway. All it took was collecting a Ring of Burden and putting it in an urn. And now, time for us to head northward to Bruma. Because the only two places we have left is Bruma and Coral. Now look at that, Battlehorn Castle's right here. Oh, and Wayrun Priory, just outside. Yeah, we need to head there at some point. I guess we could drop off the Amulet of Kings there. No, but the tiny Ring of Burden would be like a bullet, assuming the hero Kvatch has a railgun arm. Like, considering the fact that 150 units can be held by a character with... Hang on, let me just do some math. Hang on, that. Because, let's see here. Like, let's see here. So, strength. So, it's like... Every 5 points is 1... Like, every point in strength is 5 units. Shoot. Like, me when the remaster adds Rick Grimes to Coral. Yeah. I mean, shoot. I'm looking at it and thinking about it. Jagar Thorn has only a strength of 76, not even a full 100 yet, and I can carry up to 380 pounds. So in theory, if I drop just about everything else, I could actually wield the Ring of Burden with relative ease. Let me drop the folded cloth on the floor. It's stolen, so not very useful. Here, parchment as well. Yeah, just drop my stolen goods out here in the streets. Alright. Let's head out the west gate. And then head north to Bruma. The place that's
May I help you?
covered in the hits DLC-sized mod for Skyrim, Beyond Skyrim Bruma. So today we're doing Beyond Cyrodiil Bruma.
hail, good citizen. How can I be of
Oh god, could you imagine a Beyond Cyrodiil Falkreath? Or something like that? A Beyond Cyrodiil Helgen? You know, just go visit random places in Skyrim, but like through an Oblivion mod. Yeah, I guess I left a bit of a bloodbath in my wake here. Barren Cave. I will walk 100 miles. Oh, I heard wolves. Man, look at this, though. Look at that Aurora Borealis just right behind the freaking spire. Frostcrag spire, you know, like just sitting there in the distance. Thing is, the Ring of Burden entire weight, 150 weight, is considered such a small object. So if you dropped like 3 feet above on someone's head, it would probably crack their skull. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, but you know, if like I guess if a hero Kvatch with like a 100 strength, that would give you a carry weight of 500, which would be significantly more than 150, so you'd easily be able to throw a ring of 150 pounds at that strength if you're able to easily carry 500 pounds and run a mile with 500 pounds on your back without getting exhausted. Like, yeah, you'd probably throw a 150 pound ring at that point. And if dropping it 3 feet could crack a skull, throwing it at someone, telling someone to catch it and then just throwing it towards their hand. I guess if Mancor Cameron, like, how much strength does he have? Because if his strength is low enough, it would probably either at best dislocate the guy's hand, or at worst, turn his arm into a freaking jack-in-a-box crank. Just crank it around, you know? The Ring of Burden weighs 750 potatoes. Okay, so I guess that begs another question. What would it be like to have 750 potatoes thrown at you at the same time? But specifically condensed to the size of a ring that you can put on your finger. I swear, the Ring of Burden is just such a funny item. You know, it's funny. Because yeah, there are like 3 items of that caliber throughout the series. There is of course I say 3, there is a bit of a repeat, at least with one of them. You have Sindar's Hammer, and then the Ring of Burden, and then of course Sindar's Hammer again in Skyrim. But yeah, it's like the same concept. I would fry the potato ring if I were the hero of Kvatch, yeah. Yeah, but it's around the same concept, because like Sindar's Hammer, what does that thing weigh? Like 1,000 pounds? So like you need to have you need to drink a bunch of Sujama just to pick that thing up and run. And hey, look, Roxy in. Nice. Yeah, but so Sindar's Hammer is definitely pretty heavy. I think it lost a bunch of weight in Skyrim. I think it only weighs like 50 pounds, but it's still a very, very heavy weapon for a Skyrim weapon. Especially if you're playing in survival mode. And it does like drain your stamina every swing. So, you know, it's meant to simulate having a very heavy hammer every time you try to use it. Though, in all fairness, Sindar's Hammer in Morrowind was never meant to be wielded and actually used as a weapon. It was just a bit of a joke item. Oh wow, Marauder. Bink. Ooh. Here, let me go ahead and get some potion magic done. Where are these damage health on self? That's stupid. Wait. That's for weapons. There we go.
I'm going to bleed you slow.
There we go. Wow, Marauders are actually pretty tough. That was actually a good fight. What kind of swords do you have? It looked like that was a nice one-handed. There it is. Oh. Iron? Just a basic iron longsword? Are you kidding me? Oh, where were you, huh? Yeah, I was getting attacked. Way to go for the Imperial Legion Guard protecting the roads. Pathetic. Alright, alright. Well, time to continue onwards. Alright, so this way leads to Bruma, so we'll go ahead and head this way. Go ahead and hit a save. There we go. Looks like we got a wolf in the distance. There we go. The Imperial Legion Guardman just strutting by every single time you finish a fight will never not be funny. Yeah. Yeah. I swear, they always have comedic timing. And okay, this part of the game I don't like. Whenever you're going up a hill and it significantly slows you down, like I know it's double-sided, where if you're going down a hill, you speed up, but still, the fact that walking up these roads can take longer just because some of these roads have an incline to them. You know, like, it would be nice if I could actually run through all of these roads about an equal speed, you know? I guess maybe it was designed that way to counteract acrobatic spamming. But even then...
Today you die. Yeah.
Wow, it looks like you move like a pregnant cow. Oh, okay.
Die, damn you.
There we go. Huh. Warhammer of Numbing, huh? Neat. I think they added that incline mechanic in the remaster. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this incline mechanic, like, it feels new. And it's very noticeable. It's very annoying. We got a Khajiit bandit on the strut. Oh wow, a wolf just ran in. Come on, hit me. Yep, thank you. Oh, you're gonna heal? That's lame. Bink. Hey look, a Dwarven War Axe. Yeet. Tharn is panting heavily on the roadside with 5 dead bandits at his feet, clearly defeating them all by himself. The Imperial Watchman strutting in, looks like I'm keeping the peace, then leaves. Oh, that is hilarious. And you see, that's one of the reasons why Jagar Tharn decided to take over the Imperial Legion. Crap like that happening. Like, could you imagine if Jagar Thorn was actually the good guy the entire time? And he actually took over the Imperial Legion because he was planning on actually fixing a bunch of random crap that was just, like, wrong with the Legion. You know, replacing all the guards with demons that'll actually do work instead of just, you know, having all the guards be lazy and stuff, like... Oh, look, another wolf. Good work, Rhea. Burning Rhea will never get old. Wide-eye stables. I sure hope so. Hey, look, another bandit. Wow. You just had a basic silver war axe, too. I guess he did just get through a fight with a wolf, a timber wolf. Yeah, no wonder he had low health. I mean, there doesn't actually seem to be any ill effects of Thorn's rule in Arena, so yeah, I mean, that is true. The Eternal Champion took 10 years to stop Jagar Thorn, or at least get revenge against him. And those 10 years weren't exactly the worst 10 years of the Imperial Legion. Like, hang on. If I'm doing the math correctly. So, Jagar Thorn takes over. That's like the biggest crazy event in those past 10 years. And then what, like 3 years later, the Cult of the Six House is on the rise, and then Erebrine has to get sent out to stop the cult. And then, not long later, an Oblivion crisis happens. Like, what, 6 years later an Oblivion crisis happens? I mean, shoot, before Morrowind, you had King Lysandus being killed off, and then shouting vengeance in his own hometown, and sweet Jesus Sextius's horse is still here. The fact that stolen horses can teleport around to different cities is the funniest thing.
Oh, have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
Alright, we're going to go up to the Mage Guild now. And let's go ahead and do the Broom Mage Guild. This one's actually pretty fun. I actually do like this one. This is the one that I usually do right from the start. And did you just summon enough? You're just summoning more. You don't summon scamps this often in the original. You're still summoning.
Why,
What
hello
the?
there. You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor.
Alright, then very well. Certainly you'll get me a recommendation here, right?
Of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
Alright, who's
He's
Jaskar?
disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared.
Like literally, or?
No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the
All right, I'll
council
go
were
look
to
for him.
stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me.
Perhaps Thorn is doing the
have that.
Antitheos
Talk to the mages
shtick
here
like
and see what you
my
can
man
find
did
out.
deals with
you can make
Dagon and
Jaskar
other evil
reappear,
activities, but
you'll
like
have your
you
recommendation.
pointed out, no major events happened during his rule. Maybe he was acting against all these threats like a double agent. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he was in rule of the Thorn. He was in rule of the the throne. So any threat to the throne, he would definitely want to get rid of it. And if he has the power to do so, he would probably get rid of it faster than any other time where a threat would pop up, because the Emperor doesn't have access to the entire Daedric forces and legions to be able to just send out a raid and do something like, hey, go destroy Battlespire for me. You know, like... Alright,
Please come
yeah, so I
find
gotta
me
go
as soon
find
as you've
Jaskar.
located Jaskar. Good to see you.
Let me just look around here in the basement real quick. Jaskar. You around here anywhere? Okay, I see someone over here. Well, you're Volanro. Well, it seems like there's someone, almost like there's someone standing around here. Because there's Volanro. I wonder if they actually patched this part out. Because I do remember popping life detect, and you could actually find Jaskar in his hiding spot, like right away. But I can't see him, so.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Hey, where's
You want
Jaskar?
to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can
Well,
help you with that.
yes.
But you have to agree to
Why
do
does
something
this guy have a
for me first.
handlebar mustache?
And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it. All right?
He looks like he's the kind of person who would, like, join a motorcycle gang. Okay,
That's the
what is
spirit.
it?
You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
Okay. Sure, what's the prank?
Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
Very well. Yeah, because Jaskar... I do actually know that Jaskar is invisible somewhere here. Oh, I'm actually going to take some of the novice alchemical ingredients here. Just so I have a full set, you know? Because I know Jaskar... I guess he did get moved. Wait, why did Falerno's life essence register under the bed? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, well, there's yours. There's no one back here. Yeah, I have no idea where Jaskar would have been put in the remaster. I wonder if they literally called him out of the whole cell until you complete this quest. Oh, let me sneak in. Hang on, and the spell he taught me, is it literally just the same thing I know? Or is it a stronger open spell? Okay, there's minor latch crack, which I guess might be it. Here, let me go ahead and access shortcuts. There we go.
Hello, wizard.
Good morning. Has there been any sign of Giscard today, Valamaru?
Alright, manual spellcraft.
What?
There we go.
Oh, no.
I heard that one of the Skingrad mages was assaulted, but I don't know the details.
No, come on.
Of course.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Not
Have you...
Hey, I got your manual spellcraft. Oh, Gemini. What the hell? Maybe, wait, why did, hang on. Minor latch crack is a good spell because, because it has less spell cost than its equivalent. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I completed your
You've got
prank.
Jane's book, I see. All right, then.
Yep.
I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living
Yep.
quarters just after 10 p.m.
Alright.
welcome. Please don't be
And then, of
shy.
course, Jean
I'm
was right
listening.
there watching that. So, yeah, living quarters, 10 p.m. I guess maybe I should have been around at 10 p.m. to see Giscard. Yeah, because usually you can just randomly bump into him or use life detect. And it seems like neither does the trick, so... Okay. Cool, I'll wait until 10 p.m. then. Oh, I did not mean to wait that long. There we go.
Ready to find Giscard?
Yep. Let's
Just
find him.
watch. You'll see.
What?
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me. Please don't be mad. We were just having some fun. We just get tired of Jane lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. So, you can tell her you found me.
Okay. Where was Giscard? Was he sitting out here then?
Good day.
I guess they did move him. Jean, one step away from you both. I'm so happy you broke into Jean's study and stole her book. Let's go get Giscard. Jean, 1 second later. Do you know where my book went?
Farewell.
Alright, I'll go speak with Jean now. Yeah, that is honestly... I swear, this game, sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it just allows you to do the most nonsensical stuff ever. And it's the funniest crap. Hey, Jean, wake up.
Any luck finding Giscard?
Yeah, it turns out he was
Found him,
invisible.
Did you? Well, I suppose that's good.
You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that.
You've fulfilled your end
Yep.
of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Romanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out. Bye.
Oh, okay. Yep. Hang on, let me just see what you have for sale. If you have any spells for sale. I guess before I leave, like may as well.
Goodbye.
You have no spells for sale. I wonder if maybe that's because it's this time. Here, let me wait until it's morning again. Giscard might have been just outside the basement to the side of the stairs. He usually is there in my games. Okay. Yeah, I guess in the remaster it relocated a bunch of NPCs
Hi there.
and put them into different areas so they're just not where they're supposed to be.
My name.
Alright, so you sell spells. What kind of spells? Junk and crap, but still good stuff anyways. Let's see here. Oh, summon Daedroth. Okay. That's not bad.
You too.
Alright, well, they don't really sell very many good spells here in Bruma, it seems. But you know, it is Bruma. It's like right next to Skyrim. You know, Skyrim is literally... Hang on, let me find the map. Skyrim is literally right here. Like, there's literally a road leading straight up to Skyrim from Bruma. Like, right up through the Gerald Mountains, only it's blocked off. You know, like all the other province gates.
Can you spare a coin?
Ease burden. Yeah. Yeah, feather spells are fun. Alright. Time for us to run along to Coral and finish up all the Mage Guild recommendations. That'll, of course, allow me to fast travel everywhere because of this little challenge run I'm doing with this portion. Yeah, it's not really a challenge run, but more of just giving myself an excuse to sightsee and enjoy the view. So, I mean, this place is magnificent. Like, look how beautiful this place is. If I remember correctly, in Oblivion, the Gerald Mountains was like the only place that was actually different from literally the rest of Cyrodiil. So, you know, it's still nice to see the Gerald Mountains reimagined this way. Kind of feels like an overly modded Skyrim. And I know I've said this a million times, but it's true. It kind of feels like that. But man, this is beautiful. Also, Bruma doesn't have a magic speciality for a reason. Oh, yeah. You should go to Frostcrag Spire. It allows you to teleport to the Mages Guild without fast travel. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. I mean, oh, enemies nearby. Frostcrag is like, where? Somewhere up here? I'll look for a road, I guess. Because I do want to try and take the road there. I think there's a side passage that leads to Frostcrag. Yeah, I don't want to follow all just quest markers and map markers straight to places, you know. I want to break that habit and actually try to follow the roads the developers put in the games to actually allow you to, you know, find new areas. Hell, that was how you found places in Morrowind, was literally just following random roads. Like you would follow a road from Seydanine to Balmora, and along the way you might see a dirt path that's unmarked, but it just leads off to God knows where, and you might just take it. You know, you might just think, well, what's the worst that could happen? You know? So yeah, you see, like, this side leads over here to Bruma on this road. This road here leads to the Imperial City. There's also a road here that's not even, it is on the map. Okay, this is the road to Skyrim. Here, I'll take it. We'll explore a bit. Stay on the roads, they're safer than the wilderness. Literally all encounters are placed on roads. Yeah, that is true. But still, like, the roads are nice. It's it's a way to know that you're going somewhere, you know? Even if you're going somewhere that is an absolute nowhere place. Yeah, you see, you can see Frostcrack from here, so... It was meant to be. It was meant to be. No, I don't even know why Sextius's horse chose to spawn here. It was meant to be. Here, we're gonna just take this way up to Dragonclaw Rock real quick. Just to see what all we can find. Oh, we got an imp on the road. There we go. It's a road. It's pretty easy. All you gotta do is follow it. Yeah. So yeah, we found Dragonclaw Rock. Yeah, not really much up here. Here, let's see what the border looks like, you know. Okay, so there's just a straight up invisible wall here, yeah. I figured, but you know, it's cool to see the border, you know. Like you can see trees off in the distance and you can imagine, like you can see a bit of a valley and you can just imagine going up there and heading to Falkreath, you know. I think Sixtius's horse is the highest rank member of the Tharn Fam Club. Yeah, basically. Ugh. Alright. Oh, we got a bandit on the road. Here, let me go deal with this guy. Oh, conjuration up to 50. Hell yeah.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it. Go ahead, please.
What? I thought you were a bandit, my guy.
Is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the stones.
Let's see what the border looks like 10 minutes later. Hey, look, you're finally awake.
Farewell.
Yeah. Well, I thought that guy was a bandit. Hello, Rhea Silmain. Okay, well. False alarm, no bandit on the road. Here, let me sneak up onto my horse so he doesn't see me hopping on the Sextius horse and freak out. And oh, look, you can actually pick ingredients while on horseback. Oh. I just got off my horse, so. Hey, he's not reporting me, so that's good. Yeah, I was actually ready to throw hands with that guy. Okay, wait a minute. I thought there was an actual road here. Is there a road here? Okay, I wonder if the remaster, like, dirtied up some sort of offset road that was not map marked, but was actually physically placed in. Like, look, there's plundered goblins here by plundered mine. I know once I said I wanted to take a road up here, but I don't really see one. That's the thing. Yeah, we'll Skyrim horse our way up here. I know Oblivion horses aren't really as known for mountain climbing as Skyrim horses, but you know, I guess swear Skyrim horses are part mountain goat. Oblivion horse. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. How is this working? Like, how is this working better? I think the road is on the other side of the mountain to get to Frostcrag. I know, I like how it's just fur, armor, equal bandit, and honestly, barely anyone except for bandits wear fur, so it makes sense. Yeah. Like, I swear. Alright. Yeah. Like, I do remember there being a road to Frostcrag. But yeah, I guess I'll just do this just to make it easier. I know I said I wanted to avoid this, but you know, that little drop there was part of the reason why. With how much of a jump that was. Oh. Come on, Sextius. Alright. There we go. My blue suede shoes just coming into view is the funniest thing ever, I swear. Oh, quit freaking out, it's just rocks. I know you're not part mountain goat like a Skyrim horse, but come on. There you go, see? Hooves on rocks. It's not that hard to comprehend. Just put one hoof in front of the other. Go up the mountain. Quit crying, just jump. See, we're ascending. We're ascending. Oh. Making progress. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah. Basically. And the fact that the horse backing up actually got up the mountain a bit faster was the funniest crap there. I'm not sure how well it would actually work in every portion. I'm not sure why it worked there. But hey, it got the job done. That's what matters. There we go. This is the way. This is the way. We're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, Sextius. Come on, Sextius. Just up the mountain a little more. Oh, God. Don't go down. Oh, God. There we go. Looks like this is a bit of a pathway here. Well, I gotta say it. I had my doubts, but we made it. Oh, look, here's the road. Alright, let's make it to Frostcrag. Thorn's fit is funny to me. He's got a dark hood, green shirt, and then the dumbest looking half shorts, half pants made of potato sacks, and then nice shoes. Yeah. Yeah. And then, of course, he has freaking... he has shackles on his wrists. Alright. Frostcrag Spire. I've arrived at Frostcrag Spire. I should make my way inside. Alright. Oh, I don't even have the key. I don't even know where I would have put the key. There we go. Alright. But we're inside. Discovered the Dusty Tome. Should read it to learn more. Alright. And I'll say reading that tome there allows me to travel back here. I'll just make it easier on myself. You know, say that I unlocked some sort of way link here doing that. The fact that you could sit on this lava here without taking any damage is the funniest thing to me. Alright, so we've got a living area, a vault. Here, the living area should have portals, right? There's a barrel around with the key. Oh. Yeah, I missed that, so it is what it is. I like how there's all these areas for ingredients, and you have like swampy forests, vibrant forests, hell, all just in one area. Alright, so yeah, this place is actually nice. I always liked Frostcrag. And yep, here we go. So now we can go to any of the mages guilds. I guess we'll just skip straight to Coral. Yeah, it is what it is.
Hello.
Here we go. We made it to Coral's Mages Guild. You know what? Maybe that's how I'm going to allow myself to fast travel. I can fast travel between Frostcrag Spire and the Imperial City, and then use Frostcrag Spire to go to any of the Mages Guilds.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
Alright. Well, now we're in the Coral Mages Guild. We're all the way up in the living quarters. Let's see if we can find ourselves some guy who can get us a recommendation. Yeah, I think... Oh, nope, not in there. Or wait a minute. I wonder if he actually is in here. Well, I got it open first try. Nope, he isn't sleeping in his quarters. Alright, well, let's speak with this guy and get this quest underway.
Good to see you.
Yep, good to see me, huh? Good to see old Jagar Tharn.
Hello. What is
Looking
it,
for
associate?
Tikas.
Do you need something?
It's funny to me that Frostcrag Spire just teleports you in front of the door inside the guild. So many of the guilds have nice areas to put the teleport, but no, just in front of the door. Yeah. I would like a recommendation from Coral.
I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation.
Yeah, this quest always seemed to be...
She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I have seen that she is in town, though determine what she's at. Make haste.
Alright, so gotta go speak with her and get rid of her. Let's go ahead and look at spells. Alright, so Conjuration is here. Let me go ahead and get... Let's see here. Faded Wraith would probably be the best one. Yeah, I don't have enough magicka, but I will have enough in due time. So yeah. And hang on, if I'm looking at this right, should be the same duration as literally just Rhea. Yep. 40 seconds versus 40 seconds. So yeah, I can summon a stronger Rhea. Oh. Deliver the amulet.
Have you heard about Kavash?
Ah, yes. You are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you?
Alright, very well. I suppose I'm interested.
Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can, and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Level 2 Rhea Silmain uses backhand. It was super effective. Yeah.
Good day.
Alright, let's see here. I should be able to get the Coral recommendation. Activate quest. There we go.
Greetings.
What?
Seeing this guy this
I heard
tall
people
is...
saying they ran into
No,
goblins
he was
around
this
here
tall.
Not long ago.
Goblins, evil, foul-smelling little brutes.
I swear,
See
it...
you.
Farewell.
An Altmer with a bow and arrow. Was he always an Altmer?
How do you
I don't remember if he was always an Altmer. Weird.
Ugly things with their thick shells.
Alright, let me mention this to Tychus, I guess, since I shouldn't mention it to Tychus, but I'll go mention it to Tychus, because the game wants me to mention it to Tychus.
What is it?
If I recommend Tychus. Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to retrieve a book called Fingers of the Mountain.
Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is. Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble.
Very well.
I wish to be rid of Irana.
And yeah, this is one of those quests where it always felt bugged, in my opinion. You have to talk to the guild leader to progress quests. You can't just do the altar thing first. Yeah, I know, but still. It's one of those that, like, it just feels funny because this NPC straight up tells you, go here and grab this item, and then the quest marker tells you to go report back instead. And it's like, You know, like, I know the first guy is like, hey, report back to me once you get these findings. But, you know, it's one of those things where I feel like there should at least be two quest markers. You know, one where you could just go grab the book first, and then one where you could report back right away. Like, I feel like that would definitely fix things a bit. Because the fact that you can't just immediately go grab the book first kind of feels a bit silly, in my opinion. Alright. Gotta say though, this place looks nice. Like, look at this red... Look at all these red plants here. Ain't that pretty? Got white flowers all around the fence. These wooden stairs look really well made and well maintained. There's this bridge. Oh man, look at that. Look at that view. That is a beautiful view. That is a magnificent view. Alright, looks like we got a black bear up ahead. Well, we killed the black bear. And this road is nice, though. It just feels cozy. Oh, and look at the transition to the pine trees as you head up here to Cloud Top. Not to be mistaken with Cloud Ruler Temple. It's also silly because it... Oh, it's a Timberwolf. Great. There we go. It also feels silly because if you give it to Reyna and steal it back immediately, you have to tell you gave it to Reyna and can't just give it to him, so you'll get yelled at regardless. Yeah. Honestly, I prefer giving it to Tikas first, taking it from Tikas, and then giving it to Reyna to get the spell anyways. And I mean, you just find the book just chilling here on this corpse, this charred corpse. Looks like they updated the corpse, so found book title, yep. Yeah, like it definitely looks a bit more detailed. You actually see a bit of a nose hole there. Huh. Well, ain't that some? Yeah, I guess I don't have the recommendation, so I can't just... Yeah, I won't... I'll walk back, because... Yeah, okay, well, I gotta level up anyways. Alright. I mean, this is a nice road anyways. Wouldn't want to just fast travel back, you know? It's nice to walk down this way and just take in all the views again. Oh wow, look at that. This under the stars. Oh, that's just beautiful. Oh, that's just beautiful. Right under Joan, too. Where's Jode? Oh. Is that... Hang on. Which one is Joan and which one is Jode? I forget which one is which. I think that's Joan and that's Jode. I'd like to say that's right. Like the red one's Joan? Or is the blue one Joan? You know, like the steel, whitish, bluish one. You know. Like I do know that this moon turns red during the blood moon. And that's how you can tell the blood moon is in the sky. Because not only is that moon red, that moon's also red. And so both the moons are red, you know? Also, Finger of the Mountain is a silly spell to begin with. It's way more effective to Cast if you spell make the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's always one of those spells that just gets more ridiculous to cast as you level up. Alright. Yeah, and I mean, Finger of the Mountain is, like, advertised as this insanely overpowered spell. But, you know, whenever I get it done, usually when I make a character that does the Mage's Guild quest, I'll usually do the Mage's Guild quest the first, as, like, my first thing. So the Finger of the Mountain spell usually winds up dealing, like, 2 lightning damage. And casts, like, it costs, like, 3 mana. So it's like, it's not really a good spell.
Yes,
Hey, I got the book.
you found the book. My trust in you was well placed, it seems.
The
Hand
moon's
it
name
over,
were
if you
Masur, the big
please.
one, and Secunda. I guess that those are other names. I think the Khajiit name him Joan and Jode. Here's the book.
This is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now,
There we go.
you must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
Alright, and I'll just follow behind you to double make sure that book is safe. Yep, just go up this way. Looking on the wiki though, Masur is Jode. Okay. So Joan is the big one. Yeah. Or wait. Masur, wait, Jode is the big one. Yeah, Jode is the big one. So Joan is the small one. Oh, you closed the door to... There we go. I already got the recommendation, so it's not like I really need to do much else with that, you know? It's not like I need to leave it there. You know, like... Alright, let's see here. The guild should have a bed for anyone to use if they want, I think. Maybe it's in the basement. I'll check the basement real quick and sleep until morning. So I can level up. Is there a bed down here? Yep, there we go. I'll just sleep for 10 hours. So it's 9 in the morning. I'll go talk with this person and get the spell that's very much useless. Oh. Alright. Let me get 90 endurance. That's nice. Not bad. 80 strength and 80 intelligence. Alright. With that, I have 160 mana, 263 health, and I can carry up to 400 pounds. Not bad at all. Masur, the Big Red Moon, is also named Jode, Man's Tear, and Zinji. Secunda, the smaller White Moon, is also called Joan, Cinder Sorrow, and Zinrilli. Nice. Love it. Yeah, I mostly just know the Khajiit names because I just kind of like the Khajiits. Yeah. I know that Azura, the Khajiit version of Azura is literally just Azura, but with an H, which is like the funniest crap ever. Hang on, is the Finger of the Mountains quest still up? Surely I can still speak with Arena about this, right? Okay, well, apparently not. Maybe she'll still be around? There she is.
I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes. Pleased to meet you.
I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad. Take care.
Nice, nice.
I grow weary of waiting. Where is my book?
I gave the book to Tikus.
You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain. All right,
Yeah.
we can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're
Yep.
in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book. Bring it to me once.
Alright,
Of course you.
I'll go get it.
Morning.
Any progress?
Hey.
You should be working on getting the book for me. You don't want to
So-
fail me again.
I got the
believe
book.
I've made myself more than clear. I want that book. Farewell.
I got it, though. What? Don't I? I just grabbed it. Yeah, I have the book right.
Any you. Hi. You too.
Oh my god.
Back again.
Really? Can I?
Then why? Back again. Ah, wonderful. I'll just
Finally,
take this from
okay.
you and get to
Yeah,
work
it seems like the
translating.
Khajiit have the most
I'll
lore in
need
the
some
entire
time
series,
with this.
despite none of the
Come and
mainline
find me tomorrow.
featuring
I'll be here
elsewhere.
until I've finished my
Like the Moon's Wiki had sections on different
Please don't
cultures,
disturb
moon
me
myths,
while
and the rest of them are 5 instances, and the Khajiit one is the size of Game of Thrones. Yeah,
I see.
alright.
Hello.
And I've completed the quest. So now I should have Finger of the Mountain. One of the most useless spells in the game. Where is it? I don't have it. Okay. I guess I have to talk to her again? Like later? Yep. Just delivered a return to her in a day's time to receive my reward for helping her. Yeah, I'll go back a day's time, I guess. But first, time to enter the guild. It is time to enter the Arcane University.
You have my ear, citizen.
Now that I have a recommendation from every single guild hall.
Yes?
Hello, associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you required.
You have to wait a day for her to read the book. Yeah. I've got all the
I have received
recommendations.
recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of apprentice and grant you the robe of the apprentice. Take a moment and try
I like the way he
We'll
says
speak of what
apprentice
comes next
like
for you.
that. Like he makes being an apprentice of the Mages Guild sound badass when it's like the lowest rank you could get for entering the guild. Like literally right below it is associate, like not even apprentice level. Like look at all these dudes wearing green robes. Like yeah, we just got the robes of the apprentice. It fortifies willpower. I don't need willpower. I already got plenty of willpower. Wouldn't you say? Oh, you don't speak, huh? Well, I know exactly what I'm going to do first. We're back on the questionable names. First it was Tudius Sextius, now it's Ramnius Polius. Like, I wonder where they got that name from.
In the land of the Altmer.
The ultimate.
Alright, altar spell making. Yep, here's the spell making altar. Here, I'll actually drop a save right quick. Because I feel like it's time we get some good magic going. Let's see here. So I can do all sorts of random stuff. Here, I'm going to look at an open lock spell. Is it possible to make the spell... no, apparently not. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so an alteration of... Hang on. I needed an alteration of 75 for this. So, yeah, I can't do that. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so magnitude 5 for 5. What are all these numbers meaning, you know? Like, what's that 12 beside the other number, you know?
Travels. Goodbye.
Alright, so... let me figure this out, because they definitely changed around the system. Okay, so yeah, you can use bumpers. You can affect name. So yeah, okay, cool. And I should have a good idea for a spell I can actually do. If I just do 100 points of drain health for 2, I'll just do 1 second. Save that change. Then damage health. I'll do that for... actually, no, I'm not going to damage health. I want to have some that's effects. I don't have any weakness to magicka. Well, that sucks. But hey, this should be a fun one. Oh, I've heard that spellmaking or enchanting can be heavily broken on console. Yeah. I know in the original it was definitely very, crazy. So here, let's... I'm going to call this spell... Here, I'm just going to call this spell Power Word Kill, because, funnily enough, the way this spell here works, literally works just like Power Word Kill from D&D. So, you know, one of the very first spells I'll know, it is a 9th level D&D spell. Like, it literally works the exact same way. Like in Dungeons and Dragons, they actually have a spell that basically kills any target that has exactly 100 or less health. And it's a level 9 spell. You know, one of the strongest spells in the game. So yeah, I can create that. Congratulations, just create a new spell. So yeah, let me take a look at this thing. So yeah, Power Word Kill. It's a touch spell. Costs 26. Not bad, not bad. Here, I'll put this... I'll actually place it here, because I feel like that would definitely be a good spell to use in conjunction to other spells. Like, it'd be a good finisher, you know? Hello. If I bring someone's health down a bit, I could just say, wink, and just kill them, you know? So yeah, as long as they have 100 or less health. In fact, anyone here have 100 or less health?
Someone's being attacked.
Nope, neither of you have 100 health. Your Spider Daedra doesn't have 100 health.
Die, Imperial, die.
Alright, let's see how fast these guys can kill me. Wow, Jaguar-Thorn's actually pretty tanky. Wanna know how to break the game with magic damage? I do know that if I make like an enchanted dagger that does like weakness to magicka and drain health, it like stacks up and can just like one-shot just about anything in the game by just attacking something so many times that it just insta-kills them eventually because of some sort of loop. I don't want to do something cheesy like that though, you know?
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Let's see here. What kind of spells do these guys have? Ooh, you sell Summon Lich. Not bad, not bad at all.
Good day.
Devour Health.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all.
Anyone have... You have Chameleon. I'm not looking for that, though. Open Hard Lock. AG Silence. Superior Spell Absorption.
Take care.
Spider Daedra. Yeah. Here, let me see here, because I feel like I should make a bunch of XP spells so I can, you know, get all my spell schools up. So let's see here. I want to mess with... here, if I make a spell like this, that does on self. 3 fatigue, duration 1. This here is going to be my destruction experience. Yeah, so that's going to cost 3 gold. Alright, let's see here. Now, I have destruction, alteration, mysticism. What all do I have access to? Alright, so this here is going to be my mysticism XP. So yeah, destruction, mysticism, alteration, and yeah, I think that was it, wasn't it? Conjuration. Yeah, that's right, conjuration. That's what I have for Battle Mage. I want to have good XP spells for. Of course, these spells literally have no real use other than just getting me experience. Alright. The weakness stack on each other for the next cast, which exponentially increases damage. It's very cheesy. 1 second, 100 fire damage, then a couple seconds weakness to fire, then weakness to magic in that exact order. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so now let's go ahead and I guess save here. And I guess I can do a bit of training. Like, this would be, I guess a bit cheesy. Let's see here. Why is there a plate falling out? What the hell? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I should definitely get my, acrobatics leveled. I know that I can jump all the way up to that section with enough acrobatics and be able to spam jump. That's what I did to increase my Gramps character's acrobatics. Yeah, so let's see here. Alright, here, if I alphabeticize, right? There, that should at least make things a bit easier. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I guess, like, how fast would this level my destruction? I have a actually, you know what? Let's see here. What others? I should get my mysticism and alteration up more than anything. So yeah, let's go ahead and work on mysticism. Because that's only at 31. And yeah, I should be able to spam this. By the way, those training spells won't work too well, as remaster XP is based off magic cost, not number of casts. Oh! Okay, so I guess they fixed it. Let's see here. I guess I'll test to see how much of a difference then. I mean, at least I can, like, yeah, let's see here. So that just got us up to this. So here, let's see here. If I go 1, 2, 3, that filled up basically nothing. Okay. So yeah, let me do. Okay, so number 6. Let's see here. I'm gonna do another detect life spell. So hang on, how much mana do I have then? Let's see here. So I have 160 mana. So I will do this. Let's see here. 160 mana, huh? Here we go. That's 160 mana. Can't do it though, so I'm going to go for 100 mana. Going to go for 75. What about 50 mana? Okay, so 50 mana is great. 60 mana isn't bad. 70 is too much. 68 is too much. 67 is too much. So 63 is exactly how much. Okay, so the highest cost you can make, it'll be like 20 to 40 casts per level. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this, and then... Here, let me do Ms. XP. I guess this would be Journ for Journeyman? Yeah, so the looks like the remastered made spells differently.
Their pincers are sharp though.
Let's see here, so how much will this do? So let's see here. 1, 2. Can't even cast again, so. Oh wow, that's significant. That's a significant difference. Okay. And then I guess I can rest up for 1 hour. Oh wait. That's going to mean this is a lot cheesier than base game. Because I can literally just sit here, rest for 1 hour, and just insanely boost through all of my spells. That is actually very convenient. I like that. The inconvenience is resting for an hour in between to make it more efficient. I mean, look at that. I'm already boosting. Oh, he just took the bed. Damn. I mean, I can delete spells at least, right? Yeah, it's completely broken. I remember with Restoration and Destruction took forever. Now I think they're faster. Yeah. Yeah, Destruction and Restoration seem to be some of the slowest leveling skills in this entire game. This is going to power level me here, though. Oh. So he's going to take that bed, but this person's going to go through that bed. Wow, this is going to be fast, though. I thought this was just going to be a session of like maybe 1 or 2 streams of just grinding magic. I'm glad it's not. Like, holy crap, this is insane. I'm already up to 40 mysticism. But wait a minute, I think I'm stunting my level growth, though, by resting too fast to prevent my XP from going up. Is that actually happening? Like, do I need to wait for my... No, I guess not. I guess leveling is just set up differently now? Now I just level slower? At later levels? Like... Unless it's still... Unless I'm just... I guess it would still be 10 skill ups. I haven't gone through... No, wait a minute. I have gone through 10 skill ups, haven't I? Already? No, I don't think that's happening. It's just not showing it on the top right. Yeah, like, shouldn't it be 10 skill ups to another level? All skills give you XP, just the major skills level faster. Yeah. I guess they may have changed the XP amount needed for per level, I guess. Because it feels like I'm leveling up mysticism a lot more than just 10 to get to the next level. It's like Skyrim. Okay. You see, that makes sense. So yeah, at least... You know what that means? Getting my skills up will at least be a bit easier. And I won't have to deal with insane level scaling that much. Guess that's convenient. Because it's really convenient that I can get my skills up to journeyman this fast, though. Like, look, I already got a level 46 mysticism. Conjuration is going to take no time at all. Like, shoot, alteration should be easy to do too. How insanely expensive shield spell is.
Hi there.
So yeah, Arcane University is also where you can arcane increase your skills by a significant amount. Yeah, and I think I'm just going to get both these up to journey. Actually, I'm going to get my mysticism up to journeyman and probably get my alteration up to expert. So that way I can at least cast open very hard lock on any lock, you know. I'll still create the expert mysticism XP spell. I'm probably not going to use it that much. At least not this stream. There we go. Alright, so I just leveled up my mysticism. This is Oblivion with a mod to make you level like Skyrim. I guess it's kind of like adding classes into Skyrim systems, except it's still Oblivion engine, not Skyrim's. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed match between Skyrim and Oblivion's engines. So yeah, I still have what? 160 mana to mess with. So here, let's go ahead and make another spell that costs close to 160 mana. I guess we'll see how far we can go until it starts hitting expert level. Yep, that's expert, so alright, so there's my expert XP spell. So alright, congratulations. Let's see how much XP this one gives me compared to... I'm just going to cast it once, just to see what the XP difference is like. So here, I'm going to go up here, upstairs. Alright. So let's see here. My mysticism is currently not too far up. Cast this spell once. My mysticism XP is about quarter way. You know, it goes up a good bit. Then I cast this spell. I guess I'll, actually, yeah, I can just wait for it. Bink. And now, that one cast did a bit more than... Okay. Yeah, so it seems like that definitely does a good bit of a dent. Alright. So, yeah. Alright, now to do something similar with alteration, I guess. Let's see here. So, shield spell. Shield spell on self. do 65. Okay, 65 is too much. 62 is too much. 59, 59 is good. We're going to do 60. 60 is good. 62 is too much. 61 is good. So yeah, save that change. And yeah, let's go ahead and get my alteration up to expert. It's going to cost a good bit of gold. I'm not sure how I'm going to get my gold back. You know what? Arena. That's how. I guess not costing too much gold. It's only 183. But still. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this isn't bad. This most certainly isn't bad. Alright, let's see how fast I can get my mysticism, my alteration up. So let's go ahead and sleep here. Go ahead and sleep here. Alright, seems like it's not leveling up too slowly. I should be able to hit Journeyman pretty quickly. Looks like I'm about to hit level 12. Shoot, soon I'm going to have 100 endurance. And I can stop focusing solely on endurance. Shoot, I'm about to also get a little extra mana too. You should start getting soul gems and stuff. It'll be easier to get good souls now that you're power leveling. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll hit the Mystic Emporium at some point. Alright, 40 alteration just allowed me to hit level 12. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to go with 4 points into intelligence, 3 into strength. So that's going to grant me 168 in mana. Alright, and yeah, one more level up and we'll have 100 endurance. And yeah, my alteration is definitely in some power levels here. Still can't cast this spell 3 times. Not. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll see how fast expert spells can go. Yeah, my master training spell is going to be insane, though.
Hello.
I'm probably going to have to get someone with fortify mana on it. Shoot, if I'm power leveling, that's... Actually, power leveling is going to be great, because that means I'll be able to find better sigil stones. And I can probably just save scum until I get fortify mana sigil stones. One of the first things I'm probably going to get is making my shackles have like 50 extra mana on it. I mean, I can't scroll dupe, so that's a bummer, but, you know, it is what it is. I can just save scum in front of other sigil stones and just go get a full set of Fortify Magicka gear. Shoot, leveling up a magic skill should also make these spells cheaper, right? Like, how much cheaper is it? I can cast it 3 times now. Oh. By the way, willpower is more important in remaster than before in OG.
Hello.
You would regain in hang on. There we go. You would regain in percentages, but now it's a flat number. Basically, Magicka Region is debuffed, making willpower actually useful. Yeah. I guess it's weaker now, but shoot, it would be less useful now. I guess. Because, yeah, in the OG, I used to have spells that would fortify my willpower and my intelligence to the point where I'd be restoring like 3 million magicka per second because of how it's just percentage based. And then I could just spam nukes, basically. I guess you could probably do something similar to that here by just having like infinite magicka through one of those exploits, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, now to see what kind of crazy ridiculous shield spells I can make. For expert, let's see here, so that's too much. Much. There we go. So hang on, is 120 functional? Nope. So 119 is what it has to be. Okay. Alright. And this should allow me to get myself up to expert, so that way I can get myself a spell that unlocks very hard locks. So I'd never need the skeleton key for anything. For example, if in the remaster you regen 15 per second at 100 magicka, you also regen 15 at 1000 magicka. In OG, 15 at 100, then 150 at 1000. Yeah. Yeah. So like it's I get what you mean. Like, it's something you need to invest into to actually make it worth it, but, you know, it's one of those things where, oh, no. I put it on touch. Can I delete spells? Please tell me I can delete spells. I can't delete spells. Why do they not allow you to delete spells? Like, never, you know? I guess I can... Oh, God. This is gonna suck. Okay, so... why... So you see, now I have clutter.
Well met.
I have clutter, and I can't get rid of it. So yeah, 119. I'm gonna have to make sure it's on self. Actually, where's my... Okay, what does this save look like? I don't think you can delete spells. Yeah, I don't know why they removed that feature from Morrowind. Alright, so I don't have it there. Don't have it there. Good, good. Alteration's still at 50. Alright. So I can remake this and actually make it better. And actually make it feasibly usable. Alright, alright. Let's see here. I'm going to need to make a spell that cost. Oh, here we go. There we go. 35, 35. That shouldn't be bad. Alright. Oh, let me make sure that's not on touch, but on self. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this should at least make it easier for me to play through this game. I think you should load back and then make spells with ZZZ at the beginning to make them at the bottom of the list. Imagine keeping the ability to delete spells in the game. Couldn't be me, Oblivion Remastered. You could delete spells in OG Oblivion. Yeah. Hang on, wait. Like, you can actually delete spells in OG Oblivion? Huh. I didn't know that. Okay. Alright, let's see here. How much of a boost is that? Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all.
Well met.
All right. Does also seem like increasing spells that you have more points into also increase your levels a bit faster. Looks like I'm about to hit level 13 like very soon just by power leveling alteration.
Well,
Okay, that's just cheese right there. You can actually just wake someone up out of their bed just to sleep in it.
I hope
That is
helped.
just mean.
You too.
Okay, it seems like I'm not allowed to sleep in either of these beds anymore.
Good day. Bye.
I probably broke the AI a bit. Wait, I double checked and you can't delete spells in OG Oblivion. It was a mod I downloaded, oops. Yeah, I figured.
Greetings, Imperial.
So now I can't use either of these beds. What? Okay, I guess I broke those beds permanently.
How are you?
I guess I'll have to find new beds to sleep in? That's stupid. Alright, let's see if there's a bed quarters around here somewhere. A bunkhouse. Oh, mage's quarters. There we go.
Greetings.
So certainly, imagine you sleeping peacefully and then Jagger Bertharn bursts in the door, spamming the most powerful apprentice level spells, and then kicks you out of the bed, just take a nap for an hour. He does this for weeks. Yeah. Alright, I'll go sleep in the basement then.
What is it?
Looks like this bed is not taken.
Well met.
Yeah, all of these beds seem to be taken.
I hope I can help. Bye.
Yeah, all these beds are being taken up. Oh, God, I wish there was a bed that wasn't occupied.
Hello?
If only I was an archmage. Alright, these beds are taken. Good, I found a bed that's not taken.
Well bet.
Oh, it's taken now. Good, this bed's not taken. Alright. Maximum endurance. We have finally reached it. I'm just going to have 87 in both of those. Alright, so yeah, that's going to give us 174 mana. And give us a carry weight of 435.
How are you?
So we can definitely carry as much as we want. Oh shoot, and this spell, why not just wait an hour? I think Thorn might be sleepy, but it seems like he's shuffling people in and out of beds constantly. Well, yeah, I just realized, yeah, I could wait for an hour. Yeah, I literally have no need to keep kicking people out of their beds. I guess, I don't know why I felt the need to sleep to recover mana. I literally brain farted there for a second and forgot I could literally just wait to recover mana that way. It was Thorn life activities. Yeah. It looks like I'm about to be able to cast this spell twice in a row soon. Guess that's one of the good things about these XP spells, these higher mana XP spells, is soon you'll be able to cast them more efficiently. That was a terrifying hi. Though honestly, you're wasting your time trying to say hello to me. Because I'm spending many hours just training.
Greeting.
Shoot, how much mana does this thing cost now? And oh wow, look at that. Look at that beautiful training. Yeah, so this thing costs 88 magicka now. Oh, and this spell costs only 37 now. Yikes. Okay. Oh, I can now cast this spell twice in a row. Beal just trying to catch Thorn before he takes a whole hour stumble. Like Thorn is casting one spell, then going into a cocoon like an arena.
Hello.
And then people are like, damn it, do that somewhere else.
How are you?
This is my desk.
Evening.
Yeah, basically. And now I have 70 alteration. I'm about to have expert alteration. I'm going to go train out in the courtyard a bit, I guess.
How do you do?
As I make my way back to the Spellmaker. To make a couple of spells.
How are you today?
And shoot, I'm about to hit level 13 now. There we go. Alteration 100 and 100 seconds, lol. Yeah, it'd be more efficient to rest in a bed now. Alright. And yeah, we can't level endurance anymore at all. So now I'm going to level what to level? I guess I can really just level willpower now. And start power leveling that. Guess I'll go more intelligence here. Oh wow, we're actually getting some seriously good progress here though. And yeah, I might actually wrap up soon here. Yep, I got expert alteration. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, because, I mean, we're making a lot of progress, but, you know, definitely on our runtime up. I'm just going to make the most important spell that I need. That I basically just need on my adventures. I cannot make this a... Why can I not make this an on-touch spell? That's my question. Oh well. This here is going to be level 10. This here is going to be called Knock. This here is the spell to end all spells when it comes to using magic. And I just realized this spell is going to be put up top. I should be able... Oh my god, why did I do this? Okay, well, you know what? I do have a workaround for this. Yeah, I do have a workaround for this that I'll do with later spells.
Farewell.
I'll just create that spell. How much gold do we have now? We have 409 gold. Okay, well... We now have Knock, which is a very good spell to have. It's placed right here underneath Power Word Kill because of how I set this up. Oh well. Yeah, Power Word Kill shouldn't be too bad.
Yes?
It's just a spell I'm going to have to finish enemies off with. I'm just going to have to guess when someone has 100 health. What I'm going to do before I wrap things up is actually go do an arena match. You know, as my duties of being the grand champion. Because it should be, another arena match should be up this week. So I should be able to fight a good 3 enemies and let's see how good we can... Let's see how much gold we can get, you know? Because, yeah. Hey!
Well, if it
Isabel.
isn't the Tamriel Terror. How's our new grand champion, huh? You ready to make me some money?
Yes, yes. I'm ready to make some money myself. Got a
Okay,
matchup?
based on your abilities, here are your choices. Do you want to fight one bear, 2 minotaurs, or 1 bear and 2 minotaurs?
Yeah, I guess I'll fight a bear and 2 minotaurs. That
You've
sounds
got
like
it.
fun.
I'll have the bear and the 2 minotaurs brought
Oh
out
my
to the
God.
arena. Now get up there and give the
Yeah,
people
minotaurs
what
are
they've paid for.
tough. Yeah, I definitely need to get Soul Trap at some point. Yeah, I do also need to mess around with being able to summon Rhea. The better Rhea. Isabel might be acoustic. Yeah. But that's fine, you know. Alright, Wraith. Yeah, it looks like I don't have enough Magicka. That could be the only issue, though. So I definitely need to get my alteration up a bit. Alright.
Who will survive this week's epic battle of combatant versus beast? Let's find out.
Oh god, I probably do not have anywhere near. Alright. I shouldn't have done this kind of fight. Okay, here, let's see here. But hey, it'll at least give me some good magic, good money. Let's see here, what kind of spells do I have? Okay, what kind of potions I can get? Alright, there we go. Okay, it seems like I hit a Minotaur with that. I actually managed to kill something. Okay, do we have a good restore health? There we go. Oh, that is so satisfying. Okay, that is actually good. Okay, I actually like that. So yeah, power word kill is actually very potent. Okay. Well, I've managed to pull it off. Managed to pull through. Let's get my gold. My septums. Get my earnings as the grand champion.
Great show, great show.
2,070.
Here's your gold.
Sweet.
Now get some rest, and I'll see you next week.
Sweet mother of Azura. Holy. Alfred. Alfred has returned. Oh my. Peak has just returned. Peak has just returned. This is the best moment in history.
Oh, great and mighty grand champion? Is
Yes.
there something you need? Can I carry your
Every
weapon?
week,
Shine
2,000
your
gold.
Back rub, perhaps.
And Alfred finally showed up.
You're the best.
Yes. Alfred, how have you been, man? How was your dream death, I guess? How was the afterlife like? Was the soul Karen nice? What's it like this time of year, you know? In fact, you know, I got 2,000 gold from that. I should be able to just go hit up the market, buy a bunch of ingredients for potions, and just go make a bunch of potions or some crap. In fact, how much stuff do I have right now just to make potions? Let's see here. Oh yeah, I do have multiples of everything. Hang on. Didn't realize I grabbed multiples of that. I completely forgot I had the rest of the novice set. Oh well. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna go for positive effects. Let's see if we got any good restore. I got restore magicka? Okay. Where's restore health? Okay, I don't have restore health. Well, restore magicka ain't bad. Well, certainly ain't bad. What about restore fatigue? Only got tomatoes. Not really much there, not in that department. Yeah, I don't really have much that I could use, huh? Okay, well, let's hit the market district. Alfred has actually been in the dream world for the past 2 weeks and finally broke his way back to Mundus just to say, "Golly, you're the best." Yeah.
How goes it?
Alfred has finally returned after all this time. You know what it was? He heard his grand champion just finished a massive fight against 2 minotaurs and a bear. And he was like, I cannot miss that for the world. I have to go say hello to him. Gotta meet up with him. Alright, now let's go ahead and barter with you.
Better prices in all Tamriel.
Alright, let's see here.
I can't afford to do that. That's a good deal. A bargain at any price.
Alright, let's go ahead and buy a bunch of stuff that restores everything. Oh, look. Daedra hearts for restore health. Yeah, I'll definitely get plenty of those later on.
I wouldn't make that deal
Fatigue
with
and
just
health.
anybody.
Rada has damage health, so I'll take that. Oh, look, you have journeyman equipment. Yeah, I'll come back to see what all you get later, I guess. Peony seeds, blah, blah, blah. Spittle sticks. Taproot paralysis. It would be nice if everything was actually organized into like ingredients and potions.
You bought that. You're a fine negotiator.
Alright. Now to, I guess, see what kind of potions I don't need, so these are definitely useless.
You got a great that seems a
Don't
fair
think I'm going to
price.
use those anytime soon.
An excellent
Definitely don't need these
Got a great
potions
deal
ever.
there.
Cure poison, respite, resist fire, not really useful.
You've made a good bit of gold. You've made a good fine transaction.
Yeah, some of this stuff just isn't really useful to me, you know? Not good. Alright.
You too.
Now to see what I can make. Alright, let's make some good potions here. We're gonna have plenty of restore fatigue. Probably not gonna have that much restore health. Oh wait, I can make one restore health potion. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Go ahead and equip tomatoes. There we go, plenty of restore fatigue potions. So yeah, we got plenty of, oh wow. I got some that burden and detect life, so I'm definitely going to sell those.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Yeah, I mean, these potions should definitely keep me saved off for a while. Imagine keeping in the inventories item section, which organize and reduce clutter in the inventory. Couldn't be me. Oblivion remastered, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's one of the most annoying parts of the remaster. Is the fact that they removed the organization. I can't believe they removed organization. Yeah, but this spell here, though, Power Word Kill, is insanely nasty. I mean, it's just... I'm going to reload. I just wanted to see if Adoring Fan had more than 100 health. He did not pass the vigor check. Holy crap. Oh, that is hilarious. Alright, well, anyways. Next time we're going to do some actual Mage Guild quests. You know, start the Arcane University up. I guess get like a mage's staff. Become like a full-blown proper mage. You know, do some dungeons, maybe kill some necromancers, go after Mana Marco to take his place as the King of Worms. Not really remove him, just become the new King of Worms, you know. But that's all going to be in the future. This has been it for this week. This has been your bro Frostfruit, and I think I'm going to have to catch you on the next one. Later! And now, if anyone's still sticking around, may want to hop on the Twitch side, I'll just go raid someone real